I was planning on doing this video for a subscriber milestone, like when we hit 1 million subs. We seem to have absolutely smashed that, but I'm still gonna do it because you guys seem to have a lot of assumptions about me. Let's get into it. You've never seen the inside of a police station. How is that the first one? I'm gonna go with no, and not to jinx myself, but I hope I never. You like eating cookie batter more than the baked cookie. Where did you find that information? And why is it so accurate? I think you'd drive a Beetle car. No, and surprisingly, I drive a really boring car for a woman that loves cars. My dream car is an Alpine A110. No idea why, but I always thought you were like 25 to 26. How dare you? Just kidding, I'm 22. You are not a fan of cooking or baking shows. I don't watch cooking shows, they stress me out too much, and there's only really one baking show that I keep up with, and that's the Great British Bake Off. I don't think there's enough baking shows, there is a fly. I personally think there needs to be way more baking shows, and if they need a host, I'm right here. That's never gonna happen. You are 160 at most. I'm 165, thank you very much. 5'5", that is a very respectable height. I'm short, I know. But you are a night owl. No, I'm the exact opposite. I'm a morning... try to come up with an animal here. Cockerel? No, that's horrible. You microwave ice cream before you eat it. Do people do that? I've never heard of someone doing that. No, I like the pain in my teeth when I eat ice cream. After watching your first time playing Minecraft, I assume you are not a fan of horror films. No, I watched Coraline when I had the flu when I was younger, so I definitely had some weird hallucinations because of that sickness, and that just put me off horror films for life. I had like nightmares for months after watching Doctor Who, so why would I ever look at a horror film? And also Minecraft is a horror film. Hi guys! Here, let me... Okay, a rotating blade doesn't hurt me. Minecraft. Thank goodness. La 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 la. Absolutely terrifying. Ah! Ah! Oh no! No! I didn't die! Oh my god, I didn't panic. Yeah, I'm never getting over that. I hate this assumption. You don't end up eating most of what you bake/cook. We do. My whole family chips in and we eat everything. Or I give it away to people. Most of what I bake, if not hopefully all of it, doesn't go in the bin. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it's that big of a fail. This fly is driving me nuts. Otherwise, I do eat it unless it has cream, because I don't eat cream. I'm not being mean, I'm really not. Did you or have you been bullied? Again, I'm really sorry. There's no need to apologize for that. It's a curious question. I was bullied, but I would say it was to the threshold of it was just almost people picking on me. Try being a TikToker in your final year of school. Then you'll know how much I was bullied. You never soften butter the professional way. This fly. Get away from the microwave that I absolutely use. You guys heard nothing. I always soften butter the professional way. I don't know what you're talking about. You're genuinely sweet. I'd say I'm a bit more salty. That you have lots and lots of pets. No, I just have one, and her name is Annie, and she is a dog. I will find her for you. She just woke up. She's not very happy with me. You're related to Sid the Sloth. I'm never going to escape those comments, am I? That you don't like pickles. I love pickles. I don't eat them as often as I should, but if they come on a burger, I'd eat them. You're neurodivergent. Take one look at me and I'll let you guys decide that. You're happy living with your family and you have no plans to move out on your own anytime soon. I have no plans to move out because I love living here and I think I'd miss my dog too much. You always lick the bowl after removing the mixture. I actually don't. I think I'm so afraid. I have emetophobia, so I'm terrified of getting like food poisoning. So I don't touch anything that's had eggs in or flour. Your favorite type of chocolate is white chocolate. Maybe. Okay, 3 guesses. You don't like the cold? True. You don't like spicy food? Also true. And you don't like fighting games? False. I played a lot of Mortal Kombat when I was definitely under the age that you should be. You hate cats. I love cats. I love cats dearly. They're actually one of the only animals I'm not allergic to. False. You are secretly Ainsley Harriet. Yeah, boy. I don't know who that is. Let me look it up. Yeah, no, totally. You like Pokemon cards. I don't know why, I just think you would. Give me 2 seconds. These Pokemon cards are not for me. They're actually my friend Ollie's. You guys know him as Orion Sound. I have no idea what they are, but I traveled to Smith's at 9 a.m. to get them for him, so I'm sure they mean something to you. You're making very funny noises, Annie. Do you want to say something to the microphone? Thank you for your wonderful input. Your favorite color is yellow. It's a greeny yellow. It's chartreuse. It's kind of the color of this label. I love that color, like a green apple. So it's green. You have great taste in music. Metalhead in brackets. I think my taste of music would be more leaning on the metal side. My favorite bands, and as far as I delve into metal, are Bring Me the Horizon and Bad Omens. So take that if you will, if you're kind of, into metal. Some people don't count that as metal, but that's my music taste. I once thought you actually had pink hair. I've never had pink hair. I just wear pink hairnets and a lot of people think I do. This is my hair right here and I've never switched it. You can't tan and burn easily. That is so true. I'm so sunburnt right now and you guys can absolutely tell. That tan line is fooling nobody. Ace/arrow. I don't necessarily think that's me. I don't want to put myself into a box like that, so I will never say that I'm ace or aromantic. I simply think I'm just happy being single right now and I don't need to put a label to that. You're gonna make eclairs with funky flavors very soon. Give me a second. Ta-da! Are they as funky as you wanted? When I first watched your videos, I thought you were British. I'm half British, so you're halfway there. Becoming a full-time baker wasn't what you thought you'd do in life. Not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, and it wasn't really what I thought I would do in life. It's what I wanted to do in life. I thought I'd have to go into culinary school. I hated it. I dropped out. I thought I'd go into paramedicine, but when I look at the actual wage levels of a paramedic and a baker, they're pretty much equal, and then the level of trauma you get from being a paramedic is up here, and being a baker is way down here, so I went into bakery. I just didn't expect you to have that piercing from the last post in your story. I have an industrial piercing, a lot of people don't realize. I don't know if you guys can see that properly, but that's my industrial. Maybe I'm more metal than you guys thought I was. Actually, I have hemochromatosis, so I'm very metal. Oh, and we're on the last one. You are a social person. I think I'm an extrovert with a time limit. If any event is past like 6 p.m, I'm not going. But I would say I'm a social person. I like making new friends. So yes. And that's everything. If you guys have any more assumptions about me, feel free to leave them in the comments, although I might cry and might not reply and might sob myself to sleep tonight. Why did that rhyme? Also, I have a book coming out. This is not to promote it, but I have a book coming out, and if you guys want to grab it, it's available. I'll leave some links in the description. See you next time. Goodbye.